For review today we have the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Black RX. This is my first Figuarts, by the way. Now, in 1987 there was just a series called Kamen Black, not referring to this guy, sorta, and the series was so popular that it spun a sequel known as Kamen Black RX. Now the story of Black RX is that it takes about 5 years after the events of Kamen Rider Black, though it came right after Black was over. The main character, Minami Kotaro, this guy right here, got a job as a helicopter pilot. Now, a group of aliens known as the Crisis Empire came trying to invade the Earth, and Kotaro was abducted by them. They were trying to talk him into joining them so that they can take over the Earth. He refused, and then they shot at his waist and splitting his Kingstone, the source of his power, in half. Threw him out into space, and he nearly suffocated. He was near the sun, and the sun's radiation mutated his split-in-half Kingstone. And then he crash-landed on Earth, unharmed, got a new outfit, and then thus he named himself Kamen Rider Black RX. And he also notifies himself as the child of the sun. Now let's go over the packaging. I think Kamen Rider Black RX right here, well, it actually says masked, because Kamen is actually Japanese for masked. Awesome picture of Black RX right here holding his Revolcane or Revolcane, whatever you want to call it. But in this review I'm just going to call it the Revolcane since that's how he pronounced it in the show. Oh, it's like a lightsaber. RX insignia right here. Her Toei seal of approval. And the Bandai insignia. On the side it looks like, this side it kind of reminds me of a book. The S.H.Figuarts boxes remind me of books, like you could stack them all into a bookshelf and you could see the title on the side. On the back is just some posing montage. S.H.Figuarts simple style and heroic action, and some Japanese kanji, which I can't read but I wish I could. Wish I could speak and read Japanese. Now that he's out of his box, let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with his Revolcane, which kind of looks like a transparent white color, but it's actually a transparent light blue color. As for hands, he comes with 2 of each. Right now he's got his fist punching hands. He comes like that in the package. Karate chopping hands. Wildly open hands, which kind of reminds me of that one scene from that movie Mammoth, where that hand is just walking around making sign language saying, "We will destroy you!" Or Thing from the Addams Family. Da 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 da. And the hand which he holds his Revolcane in. To swap hands, it's pretty easy. Don't be afraid to break it if you have a Figuarts, or if you're buying one. And just pull it out, comes out pretty easily, and just snap it in. Just fits in there like so. Oh, and there. Now, on to posability, he has over 30 points of articulation. He sort of has articulation in the head. It can turn around a little bit, but not very far. I'm not sure if you count this as articulation, probably not. Of course, it can go out. It's on this ball swivel joint-like thing. Go around 360 degrees, like what basically all action figures do. It has a double elbow joint. It's a little communicator, which he called the Rider on. By the way, he's the first Kamen Rider to ever have a vehicle. Well, that's a car and a bike. Well, all Kamen Riders have bikes, but I'm talking about his car Rider on. This can go around 360 degrees. Move like this, all willy-nilly. At the waist, you can only move it so far. I mean, it won't let you turn around 360 degrees like some other figures. But then again, that's more realistic since this thing is almost as posable as a human being. Legs on a ball joint. Double leg joint. His feet can go around 360 degrees. You can push up his toes. Speaking of which, his feet are the only part of metal that's on this figure. You can go around like that, and up and down, and that's it. Now, another thing that I need to say about Black RX is that his belt is actually the most plain looking Kamen Rider belt ever out of both Showa and Heisei series. All it is just a rectangle with 2 red circles and a little tiny dot that you probably can't see. Now, let's compare him to a Power Rangers figure. Figuarts happen to be the same scaling size as Power Ranger figures. I thought this would be appropriate since they're both the color black, obviously, and they both had surgery to become cyborgs. Some other notables about Kamen Rider Black RX is that he is one of the first riders to get more than one form, unless if you count Stronger, which basically looks like a 70s version of Kabuto. Oh, he got another form called Charge Form, well, Charge Up, which was basically a white horn and some other white stripes on his body. Black RX had a form called Robo Rider, which was basically black and a yellowish orange color around him. And it was pretty slow but pretty powerful, kind of like Ultraman Tiga. And his other form, Bio Rider, which he turned blue, so maybe another name for him could be Kamen Rider Blue RX. And he could also turn into gel and go into the air and sometimes destroy monsters from the inside. Another good thing is that the actor Tetsuo Kurata returned in Kamen Rider Decade to take back his role as Minami Kotaro, playing as both regular Black and Black RX, so it was good to see him again. Though in Decade, his Rivala cane didn't light up like what it did in Black RX to give a lightsaber effect, so that sucks, but it's good to see him back. Also in the show, he is solar powered. Like on his belly is this grid diamond crest-like sort of thing on here. A lot of times in Black RX, it would like glow like different colors on each square, like green, yellow, like sort of thing. And this would light up his streak on his head. And also, this is just my own personal opinion, but I found Black RX to be a lot more entertaining than regular Black. But if you're planning on watching RX sometime, make sure to watch regular Black first. Though some people say that RX isn't as good as Black, we're all entitled to our own opinions. Most people say that though. Oh, and also Black RX seemed to be the least popular Showa, in other words, old generation Kamen Rider series. Now, let's go on to the posing montage. Now then, on the ratings, I give the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Black RX figure a perfect 5 out of 5 for the amount of posability, basically as posable as a human being, and for the amount of detail, because usually on figures it's either one or the other, but with him he's a hybrid of both. This next sort of thing that I forgot to mention earlier, which I really like about Black RX, because that's pretty unique about him. And under here, some feet detail like lines on his shoes. Kind of see that in the gloss of the light. And also something that I love about all Figuarts is the eye effect. He's based off of a grasshopper, but behind all Figuarts is a glass with rugged eye space. The eyes look kind of scary in person. As for next Figuarts, my plans are either Kabuto, Gattack, Kakasis, regular Black, maybe Kuga, Rising Ultimate Kuga. And I know you guys have been waiting a while for the Solar Streak Megazord review, but I promise that'll be my next video.